What is up? What is up, everybody? This is Lucco for Lucco's World, and today on World of Tanks we're going to be showing you a match that went down to the wire. Now, this for me was a really intense battle, so I hope you guys can enjoy this, and we're going to get rocking right into things. I am playing the M7priest. I am 4th on the list from the top, meaning I am near the top tier of what is actually in this battle, because there it goes from tier 3 to tier 5. And if you're not familiar with World of Tanks, it is a free-to-play MMO where you actually get to be a tank and you fight in battles in groups, basically either deathmatch or capture the flag. It can be either or, because in this situation, this is a standard battle on Fisherman's Bay. Okay, I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the thing. This is a standard battle, which basically means you can either 1, destroy all the enemy tanks, or 2, you can capture the flag to 100 points. If you capture the flag to 100 points and hold it for at least 2 seconds, you win the match. Now they can also counter, capture, and if you both reach 100 on either side, or the time runs out with no, not the entire team being destroyed of either side, then it can be a draw. So, as you saw, my first shot there was a miss. I was trying to stop that lovely little scout tank from actually getting closer to me, because those scout tanks are deadly to artillery. As you can see there, one shot on Rumpel's 1986, the M10. Got one-shotted by an M7priest, the artillery. I'm going to try and help this guy out, but okay, I did get that one. Okay. Now, as we move up to the Martyr 2, there is several tanks in this vicinity, but this was the first one I came to, so I'm going to go ahead and fire. I actually fired way early before I was fully locked onto the target there, so it did overshoot the target, but there are several targets there. Now you may be thinking, hey, he didn't see that target. How did he do that? Well, I knew where they were stationed, basically where they had parked, and so I fired in that general vicinity as a blind fire to see if I could get a target. Now most of these tanks in here, I can one-shot. Most of them, not all of them, most of them. And so this kind of may seem a little skewed as I get stuck on the rock there trying to get out of sight. But, okay, there's the T50. It may seem a little skewed, but that's kind of how Matchmaker works to get you in these battles. You get some really good ones. Other times you get some really bad ones. Alright, so the T50 has come in close. I've backed up behind the rock. There's no artillery that can hit me from anywhere because we have made sure of that. They have one artillery left and we don't know where he is, but I guarantee he is not able to hit me past that rock. So I'm safe. I see the little light bulb. That little light bulb just indicates that I have been spotted, so I can hide or I can reposition. We're going to continue to fire. I shouldn't have fired at all on that one. That was a horrible shot, but we're still going at it. So now what's going to happen? He's hiding behind the rock. I can't see him yet. Bam! T50 scout down. That's up to 4 kills. That's up to 4 kills if you've been watching the whole thing. You can also see everybody running around on the little mini-map there. At this point, I'm thinking, hey, you know, we've got this. We have got this game. There is nothing that can stop us. Our team is just taking out the enemy left and right. We are weak on the left side, which is the west side of the map, but that is okay. That is okay. I'm actually scouting ahead. I'm waiting for my guys over in the A6, A7 area, that heavy tank, to spot people just like that. So I'm spotting the M7priest. My shot went left and actually tracked the M7priest, and they went ahead and finished him off. Again, I'm scouting ahead, so I'm actually getting in position and ready so that I can fire the moment I see a target. But I'm not seeing any targets. And it does look like we did lose one of the guys on the east side. So I'm going to try and spot where this T1 HT is getting hit from. But I can't see any tracer fire. I did see one there. And it was actually coming from the rock. But I'm going to be hitting the one I can see, because that is a lot of guesswork if you just continue to blind fire. That is a lot of guesswork if you just continue to blind fire. See, that one, I knew the general direction, but the shot went short, so I guarantee, yeah, he was not hit, unfortunately. But we're going to go ahead and probably, I don't think we're going to fire again here. No, we did have a small situation on the east, or sorry, the west side, but they were able to take care of that. A medium tank and a looks like a light tank, as well as a tank destroyer. And if you're wondering about the little icons, the triangle is a tank destroyer, the square is an artillery, which is me, or a SPG, self-propelled gun, if you will. And the double-sided line is a medium tank, and then the triple is a heavy tank. So I did hit that guy, but I probably did minimal damage because it actually was splash damage instead of a direct hit. There was somebody firing from this position, and we'll see what happens. What do they do? I'm waiting for a shot is what I'm doing. I'm waiting for a shot because I can see where it comes from and I can try to counter that. That actually was a misfire. I shouldn't have fired. But I am waiting and hoping that that heavy tank shows back up. That is a KV-1. I'm hoping it shows back up on the screen so I can see it and target it and take it out. Oh look, the Martyr 2 that got away. I fired way early and the shot went way left and over the target, so I missed. Wait for it to get back to... There we go. Somebody else got the kill before I was able to assist. But that is alright. Now we see the KV-1 again, but see that red line? I'm having trouble targeting him because I can't see him. We should get a hit on him here. We got a nice hit, but it was only 29 damage, so it must have hit the track and not broken the track because it was minimal damage. Extreme minimal damage. I actually fired and hit the target there. You did not see that. There was no splash damage, meaning I did hit the target because he was right there. Now this shot went extremely short, as you saw. It went down below there. You can't always win. It's not always a bullseye shot. You can't always expect your shot to go right down the middle. It can either go short, left, right, or over the top. I mean, it's very random. Most of the time I try and aim. See, that one actually hit just north of him, so I barely missed that target. But we're going to go ahead and finish him off here even though we can't see the target. Bam, M5 is destroyed. Ace Hand is gone, is no longer in the battle. I've taken him out of the game. This is coming down to the wire, guys, as far as tank-wise. This is just crazy. We have one tank destroyer. Now we're down to one artillery me, which is not a good close quarters combat vehicle, by the way. And then you have the M10, which is a tank destroyer, which should have no problem taking out this KV-1. No problem taking out this KV-1. Now they also have a tank destroyer left in the battle. And he is actually going just straight for our other guy right now. For our other tank destroyer. So it's 2-on-2. This battle's getting close. He rams the M10. No damage done by the ram trying to turn around. M10... finishes him off right here. Bam. As I try to reposition now, I'm going to try and go after the KV-1. I was trying to save my M10 partner's life here because I needed him to assist in killing the KV-1. It doesn't appear he gets a single shot off, but we'll see. No, I take that back. He gets one shot off. I miss twice as he's going in there. The KV-1 takes out the M10. This does not look good for me right now. This definitely does not look good for me right now. I did fire. Got a nice hit. He's down to 15%. He can still take a hit, guys. He can still take a major hit and be okay even at 15% health. Because depending on where that shell hits will depend on how much damage he takes. So we're going to sit here. This is a little bit of a waiting game at this point because right now I am better off to hide and cloak myself like this in the bushes like this so that he can't see me. And I'm hoping that I can spot him as he comes over the top of the hill. Now, obviously, this is a very large map, and a one-on-one is not recommended because he can come from the left, the right, or straight down the middle. He has time, just under 6 minutes. And this guy over here talking is like, dude, you gotta hide. You gotta hide. I'm like, dude, chill out. I got this. No problem. He's at 15%. I believe I got this. I've already got 5 kills. I'm pretty sure I can get one more. But we're definitely going to see what happens here, guys. So I'm sorry for this being slightly boring at this point in time, but this is the waiting game. This is artillery. This is hiding, camouflage, everything. This is the waiting game. This is where you draw the line and be like, all right, we're not going to move, and we're going to wait for our target to come to us. because you know that they want to either destroy me or cap that flag, and he's probably hoping that I'm not here. Yeah, the same guy is like, hey, he will come for you. So at this point, I actually decided to move because I kind of had a small panic attack thinking, oh no, if he comes from the right, I won't be ready. But you know what? I shouldn't be worried because that bush, that very bush, as long as I don't move, he cannot see me at all because of the bonus perks I have on the M7priest. Okay, so we're gonna get back in position because I was afraid that he was gonna come from the right and I wasn't gonna be able to see him, because that is actually a flanking position for me because of the direction I am facing. So now we're gonna be looking around and getting back in position and waiting, because at this point I was thinking he might come from the left. You know, it's a guessing game. All right, we've spotted him. We spotted him, and we're gonna go ahead and take a shot here. Wait for the reticle to get down. We had a really bad hit, 4 damage only, so I must have hit the track to do so little damage. Did 1%. Did 35. Okay, he's been tracked. He's stuck. He still can't see me, even though his gun looks like he's aiming right at me. He still cannot see me. Bam! That is the game, folks. That is the game, folks. That game was extremely fun. That was so much fun. I could not believe it. I was having a blast. I was really pumped. You know, adrenaline's rushing, going, oh no, you know, I'm the last one. What do I do? What do I do? But we got the game done. And as you can see there, I got Top Gun, which just means I hit 6 or more tanks, or killed 6 or more tanks, sorry. And I was the highest of that. They actually had a guy on their team that had the same thing. As you can see, the shots fired, I fired 33 shots. I only hit 10 targets. But that's kind of the way it goes, especially when I play this tank, because I use this tank as it's intended. This is SPG is intended, because it is a reloading monster, and all you got to do is just continuously fire, just reload, fire, reload, fire. That's what it's designed to do. That's how I look at it, and so that's what I go with. I did an awesome job, guys. That was awesome. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this is Lucco for Lucco's World. You can find me, obviously, here at my channel, Lucco's World. YouTube.com/Lucco's World, or you can actually find me on Facebook at Facebook.com/Lucco's World. It's same thing as you would type in to go to YouTube. Just go to Facebook and like my page there. I do try to do the updates on Facebook as well. I'm also looking into doing some other things. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We will see you next time.